Quattrocento. The town of Siena faced imminent attack by a neighboring village, and her residents were desperately in want of a military advisor, as the lack of tactical expertise in Siena portended the most grim of results in the event of any battle of consequence. Many generals of great fame and renowned martial virtuosity were available for hire, but their requisite salaries proved too weighty for the simple, meager folk of Siena to supply. There are few alternate solutions available in such situations, and Siena was no Spartacan metropolis to boast of past victories or a valiant corps of fighting men to fend away aggressors of magnitude and might. The village, if truth be told, and truth must always be told, was instead blessed with men of charity, faith, and wisdom, women of grace and modesty and charm. The small band of youths enjoined by Siena as guards and police had never had more experience of battle than settling a tavern dispute, or standing sentry versus a rampaging beast. All told, no more than 80 men stood against 1,000 enemy, and there was no better leader to be engaged than the captain of the guard, 100 years old, and twice 100 pounds. Though no man of Siena was without valor, no man was possessant of ability.
Do you have another cigarette?
Here.
Thanks.
Jesus, it's hot.
You know they're here.
Who?
Them.
No, they're not.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're all watching time that's already dead. I mean, this film's at least 5 days old. It must have taken John at least 5 days to get all this film put together.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, you know, this could be 100 years from now. You and I could both be dead.
I was watching an old Gary Cooper film. He looked pretty good. But he's dead now, you know? It's like sometimes the entire cast of those old silent films, including the little kids, they're dead.
Yeah, and like, last week I saw The Wizard of Oz, and all those munchkins, they're dead. They're all dead.
Though no man of Siena was without valor, no man was possessant of ability. There was a man, though, that was not deterred. He resided outside the center of the city, alone with only the sheep he kept to observe. But he had learned how to anticipate the attack of wild things against his flock, and had observed the strategy of attack, of retreat, and formation in battle. And though he received no solicitation for his services, it was he and he alone that stepped forward when a volunteer was sought. And as you may know, for indeed this is of course no secret, Siena does still stand, and her people still live, and she survives today. And this sheepkeeper of no martial history so totally prepared his small contingent, so flawlessly directed each maneuver that not one man was lost that day that called Siena home. And there was not one unit of attacking force that counted less than half its men dead after 1 hour of battle. And eventually, the battle was won. And there was feasting and rejoicing, and the people of Siena called a meeting of all the townsmen to decide on the proper reward for this man who had brought this miracle. And it was decided that no reward was enough reward, that even were he given the lordship of the city and possession of everything within, it would still not be enough. until it was suggested that sainthood only would suffice, and that he be made patron saint of Siena. And so they killed him.
It's over.